Alright, y'all, welcome back to another description of ready to run sets from Lionel catalogs. Today we're going to be looking at all the ready to run sets in the Lionel Holiday Memories by Lionel 2014 catalog. So let's get started. Alright, so first up is the Polar Express set. It's the Polar Express set O-Gauge with the Line Chief remote and Rail Sounds remote controller. It's fitted with the new Line Chief remote control system by Lionel. Engineers young and old have complete control over their Polar Express trains by an easy-to-use remote. You'll feel a difference in the smooth operation of the Berkshire locomotive and hear more realism in the locomotive sounds. The set is easy to set up, train set, track, and wall pack power supply included. And it's ready to run out of the box. So this is easy to use and power control system, a basic wall pack power supply, terminal track section with the jack for connecting to the wall pack, kid-friendly handheld remote. It runs more than one locomotive on the same track. Distant frequencies available for the different Line Chief locomotives allow for multiple remote engines to run at the same time. Line Chief locomotives can also run on any track powered by a conventional transformer at a constant 18 volts. Line Chief locomotives can operate at the same time as any Legacy or TMCC controlled engine on the same 18 volt power layout track. So the set itself includes the locomotive and tender, the marionette car, the passenger car, and the observation car. A figure eight of actually 8 curve 036 fast track sections, 3 straight fast track sections, and the fast track wall pack terminal section. Remote control for a locomotive, wall pack power supply, and a Polar Express decorative bell. Locomotive features electric locomotive controlled by remote, moving sound clips, on and off switcher, smoke and sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and engine background sounds, whistle, bell, and user activated announcements, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler at the rear of the tender, power for maintenance fee motor, 2 traction tires, diecast metal locomotive and body, large pilot and headlight lens shielded. The passenger cars feature interior lighting, decorated drumhead on the observation car, and the rounded observation platform, and there's also some silhouettes in the window. The remote features reverse and speed control knob, 3 buttons to activate the whistle sound and bell sound, and official announcements from the movie. Requires three AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So the gauge is O-gauge. The scale chapter is traditional. The brand is Lionel Power Electric. Engine type steam. Minimum curve is 031. Dimensions of the set length is 68 and 3/8 inches. The layout is 40 inches times 60 inches. And the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Next up is the Silver Bells Line Chief Remote Control System set. So the set itself is easy to set up, with train set, track, and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. Easy to use power and control system, basic wall pack power supply, terminal track section for a jack, or with the jack for connecting the wall pack, kid-friendly handheld remote, run more than one locomotive on the same track. Distant frequencies available for different Line Chief locomotives allow for multiple remote engines to run at the same time. Line Chief locomotives can also run in any track power by conventional transformer at a constant 18 volts. Line Chief locomotives can operate at the same time as Legacy TMCC controlled engine on the same 18 volt power layout and track. The set includes a locomotive and tender, a gondola with bells, a double door boxcar, and a caboose with 8 curved 036 fast track sections, 1 fast track section, terminal section, a wall pack power supply, and Line Chief remote controller. Locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, on and off switches for smoke and sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, and holiday themed music. Chuffing sounds in sync with puff and smoke, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler at the rear of the tender, power for maintenance fee motor, traction tires, diecast metal locomotive and body. Rolling stock features operating couplers, 2 removable silver bells in the gondola, and the remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, bell, and holiday themed music. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries not included. The gauge is O-gauge. The scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, minimum curve is 027. The product length is 45 inches. The images of the set length is 45 inches. And the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches. And the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the 2015 Christmas catalog. And here is the Thomas & Friends Christmas set with Line Chief remote and sounds RC. So ideal for families just starting this hobby, for setting up a temporary layout on the floor, So this thing is easy to set up. Train set, track, and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. Easy to use power and control system, basic wall pack power supply, terminal track section with the jack for connecting the wall pack, a child-friendly handheld remote control that is color coordinated with the locomotive it controls. It is run more than one locomotive on the same track. The remotes are color coordinated with the locomotives for convenience. The locomotives listen for commands from their color coordinated remotes. The locomotive speed, direction, and sounds are determined by distant commands sent directly to the engine. The set includes Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle, 1 straight fast track sections, 8 curved fast track sections, a fast track terminal section, and a remote control on the wall pack power supply. So it features electric locomotive controlled by line chief remote, the remote controller with forward and reverse speed control knob, whistle, sound, bell, and all aboard announcements. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries not included, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, and user activated announcements, moving eyes on the Thomas the Tank engine, power for minutes motor, on and off sound switch, traction tires, set of 3 removable faces, removable rods or removable roofs on Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle, operating coupler on the rear of the locomotive, dual operating couplers on Annie and Clarabelle. So the gauge is O gauge, skill type traditional brand Lionel, power electric, engine type steam, minimum curve is 027, the product length is 21 inches, the Mrs. set length is approximately 21 inches, and the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches, and the most recent catalog is the 2015 Lionel Christmas catalog. And here is the Pennsylvania Flyer Line Chief Remote Control 080 Steam Freight set, and this is the one that doesn't have Bluetooth. So, champion of the rails, the Pennsylvania Flyer includes line chief remote control for easy operation and walk around fun. This set is not Bluetooth compatible, so it's easy to set up, train set, track, and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. Easy to use power and control system, basic wall pack power supply. Basic wall pack power supply, terminal section with the jack for connecting to the wall pack, kid-friendly handheld remote. It can run more than 1 locomotive on the same track. Distant frequencies available for different line chief locomotives allow for multiple remote engines to run at the same time. Line chief locomotives can also run on any track powered by conventional transformer at a constant 18 volts. Line chief locomotives can operate at the same time as any legacy or TMCC control engine on the same 18 volt power layout and track. So the set includes the locomotive and tender, a box car, or actually a 3-dome tank car, a box car, and a caboose. It includes 8 curve R36 fast track sections, 1 10-inch straight fast track section, 1 fast track wall pack power terminal section, a wall pack power supply, and a remote for the locomotive. So the locomotive features electric locomotive controlled by remote, operating headlight, puffing smoke from the stack, on and off switches for smoke sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, and user activated announcements, operating couplers, minutes motor. The rolling stock features operating couplers, opening doors on the box car, metal handrails on the tanker car, and the remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for the whistle, sound, bell, and special freight crew announcements. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries not included. And there's also a manual or a book. So the rail line is Pennsylvania. The road number is 421. The gauge is O gauge. Skill type traditional. Brand Lionel, power electric. Engine type steam. Minimum curve is 031. The major set length is approximately 45 inches. And the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches. And the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. And here's the Peanuts Christmas Ready to Run set. So the set includes an 080 steam locomotive and tender, a gondola, boxcar, caboose, and 3 straight fast track sections, 1 fast track terminal section, 8 curved fast track sections, a CW80 transformer, smoke fluid. The locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, air whistle and tender, operating headlight, puffing smoke unit, operating coupler of the front of the locomotive and rear of the tender, power for minutes motor, traction tires, stock metal, locomotive body and frame, engineer and fireman figures, rolling stock features, operating couplers, trees loaded on gondola, boxcar with opening doors, interior illumination and caboose. And it has a CW80 operation instructional video, lubrication and maintenance of RTR locomotive, ready to run set basics, ready to run set troubleshooting tips. So the product specifications: the gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type is steam, and minimum curve is 031. The dimension set list is approximately 47 inches. The layout is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog is 2015 Christmas catalog. And here's the Polar Express G gauge set. Here's their handsome addition to the Polar Express product line, an exquisitely crafted G gauge train set that comes with an easy to operate RC remote controller. What sets this sets apart is the unmatched craftsmanship. The engine and tender have details never before seen in the G gauge format. The observation car is an enduring disappearing hobo feature. So the set features the steam locomotive and coal tender. A passenger coach with 2 opening doors, and the observation car with the disappearing hobo. 3 Polar Express figures: the conductor, boy, and hobo. 12 curve, 4 straight, easy to assemble G gauge black plastic track pieces, easy to unpack, easy to repack storage box, RC remote controller. The locomotive features highly detailed, sturdy, constructed Berkshire style locomotive, identical train sounds including bell and whistle. Working headlight requires 6 C-cell batteries not included. Passenger cars feature handsomely detailed passenger coach, observation car with disappearing hobo feature, fixed knuckle couplers, RC remote control features designed for easy use, clearly marked buttons for allow train to go forward and reverse, sound the whistle, ring the bell, and play all aboard. The Polar Express requires 2 AA batteries not included. Lionel's G gauge train set. Polar Express G gauge 408. Polar Express G gauge and Adam. I think that's how you spell it. So anyway, the gauge is G gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel. The power is battery powered, engine type is steam. The dimensions of the set length is 55 inches times 72 inches of oval track. And the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Here's a new set that was in the catalog, and that is the Coca-Cola Holiday G gauge set. Let's see. So, like I said before, Lionel is decided to team up with Coca-Cola and offer this beautiful Coca-Cola Holiday G gauge set, made in USA of U.S. imported parts. The Saronic General Style engine and historic holiday Coca-Cola deco is sure to inspire family traditions and happiness for years to come. Lionel G gauge battery powered sets are ready to run right out of the box and perfectly designed for children's ages 4 and up. These larger scale trains are powered by an easy to operate RC controller that runs on 2 AA batteries not included, and it's highly detailed with identical bell and whistle train sounds and a realistic steam locomotive made in the USA import parts. So the set includes G gauge general style locomotive and tender, boxcar, center cupola caboose, 12 curve and 4 straight G gauge black plastic track pieces, RC remote control. Locomotive features highly detailed Sterling construction 440 general style locomotive, identical train sounds including bell and whistle. Working headlight requires 60 cell batteries or a 9.6V rechargeable battery pack not included. Freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, opening door and boxcar. The track includes 12 curve and 4 straight. Note: extra G gauge track and accessories are available. The RC remote control features designed for easy to use, clearly marked buttons for allow train to go forward and reverse, sound the whistle and ring the bell. Requires 2 AA batteries not included. So for the product specifications, the rail line is Coca-Cola, the gauge is G gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, or not electric. Power is battery powered, engine type is steam. Dimension set length is approximately 55 inches times 72 inches of oval G gauge track, and the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. And last but not least, here is the Frosty the Snowman G gauge set. For over 60 years, Frosty the Snowman has enchanted the hearts of young children, solidified its place as the lyrical favorite in the holiday season. New for 2014, Lionel is offering this highly detailed general style G gauge set, which is sure to bring holiday magic for years to come. So the set itself includes a G gauge steam locomotive and tender, boxcar, center cupola caboose, 12 curve and 4 straight G gauge black plastic track pieces, and an RC remote control. The locomotive features highly detailed Sterling constructed Berkshire style. Actually, it's a general style locomotive. Just ignore the fact. So authentic train sounds, including bell, whistle, working the headlight, requires 60 cell batteries or a 9.6V rechargeable battery pack not included. The freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, opening door and boxcar. The track is 12 curve and 4 straight. Designed for easy to use. So those are the RC remote control features. Designed for easy use. Clearly marked buttons for allow train to go forward and reverse. Sound the whistle and ring the bell. Requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. The product specifications: G gauge is the gauge. Skill type traditional. Brand Lionel. Power is battery powered. The engine type is steam. Dimensions is the 55 inches times 72 inches oval G gauge track. And the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. And that will wrap up this video for today. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. And as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications on for new videos every other day. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember, y'all, the current goal for this channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, or by January or February of next year. Thank y'all again for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow for tomorrow's video.